All right, welcome, folks. This is Chewing the Fat podcast show where we talk about everything and nothing. We deep dive into many topics and we see where the conversation leads us. We get into theology, religion, politics, everything. And as you can see, I don't have my usual co-host. DT is working, and Gregory is at the Army Ball. But I have a special guest, Nixter,
How's it
and
going?
his squeeze. So we're just going to talk about what's going on, the current events, and just chew the fat on what's going on in the world because it's getting a little wild. It's there's a lot of what's the saying goes, a lot of rods in the fire,
We're in
and we're gonna
dark
see where.
times.
Yeah, hopefully not dark times. Hopefully this is just gonna fizzle out. I really hope.
I hope
Like
so.
right. So how you guys doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Sa-
Mhm.
You guys
lo-
have you guys started a show too, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called stirring it up. Kinda like
Stirring
chewing
it
the
up.
kinda like chewing the fat, but we're stirring the pot, the
I
drama
like it.
pot.
Oh yeah, I like it. So you guys get into like what do you guys talk about on that?
So we talk a little about like current events, but then we'll see what's trending like online. Oh, this happened. Kind of like TMZ.
Oh, okay. I like it. Stirring it up.
So I
Talking about getting
started
a hot gossip.
back in 2020. I tried to start stirring it up when I was living in Texas.
Yeah.
So I created this podcast, but then the people I was trying to do it with didn't want to do it. So I've just had this podcast laying dormant for so long.
Yeah. It is hard. Like I have a I'll send you a link if you're interested. I'm trying to start a book club for basically a more masculine book club, and I'll send you a link. It's a cool app my coworkers showed me called Fable, and it's like Goodreads if you have that app.
When
Heard of that app?
Fable's
It's a
cool.
little. Oh, yeah.
yeah, when
Like,
you sent me
are you
the
part of a book
link,
club?
Um, Not on Fable. I just like track what I read on Fable.
Oh, okay. But yeah, there's you could set up a book club on there. It's pretty cool. But that's cool. We're gonna try to do that and meet up and start a book club. But the one of the newest things out, or like I guess we're gonna start globally and then move in. Is Russia? This is well, Iran. You've seen this before, right? Let's do
yeah,
this.
once I
Let's get
ran,
this. Let's go.
I
Where am
I
I at
seen
here?
something right before joining that Trump is telling the White House that he's about to declare war on Iran.
I didn't see that, but basically, yeah, they moved two of our huge like that's I had it. That's our whole like the little graph here. The bases, few bases, and then we got a bunch of ships over there that we moved. We have like two of our largest aircraft carriers moved over by Iran, and then they're accompanying, I guess, aircraft carrier as an accompany battleship. So they're over there, and this is Russia warns Iran and all parties in the region to exercise restraint and caution, which I think Russia is a ally of Iran, or sort of. Iran is big in oil and refineries and stuff like that. So maybe it's another ploy by the U.S. to choke the oil supply to China.
I
But
know. Well, Trump and Putin seem to be on mutual terms.
yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they're pretty. They seem like they have mutual respect for one another, which I think, and this is that my as a nation than any of our other allies, and we've been painted them as the bad guy all since the 70s, Cold War,
Yeah.
well, it's 50s, 60s,
Animal
that they're
Farm.
the bad guy.
Did you say Animal Farm?
Yeah, like the book.
Yeah.
I haven't read that one. I have it. I have, like, an old copy my English teacher gave me, Animal Farm, but it's about socialism and communism,
Yeah,
using animals.
it's about like Russia. I used to have the copy my English teacher gave me, and then I realized, like, I think like my senior year, I was like, "Oh, I'm not supposed to have this," and there was like a
Oh,
fine, and I had to give it back to her, and I was like, "Sorry."
that's funny. What was the fine? Like $1.25?
It was like $2 or something.
Yeah, right. Oh, you got to return that
Side
property of.
side note: one of my favorite books is To Kill a Mockingbird.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good movie too. Gregory Peck.
We had
Uh,
to act that one out for English class.
I'm surprised they
oh,
haven't
that's cool.
remastered that movie or made like a modern day of that
Well,
movie.
I mean, let's just be honest. Its subject matter wouldn't make it today.
Yeah,
It's not really modern.
Yeah, they so they got Iran, which I mean, I last week's show was on Israel and all that stuff. So there was somebody I was talking to that's going to be the if there's going to be a World War III. Let me put up this ticker so we don't get it. Everything we're talking about is opinion, informational, entertainment. Nothing we're not experts. We're not. It's all speculatory. It's all alleged. If there was going to be a World War III, it's the United States and Israel pretty much, and like some of the European countries are just in there for good measure. Like they're not contributing anything, but it's gonna be U.S. and Israel versus versus like Iran, China, and Russia. That's the new allied axis powers.
yeah.
Because I think the way Russia is kind of a cooler head, like that's what they're saying is everybody like let's take it easy. But if it comes to blows, Russia's going to back Iran. So then you got that, and I guess China, is not big fans of the U.S. to begin
Okay.
with.
So we would have us, Canada, the UK, and Australia probably as our
I don't
big.
even think we would have Canada. I think China's got Canada.
Didn't like back in Cold War times, um, Russia and the US like make a bunch of like explosives and
The
they're
nuclear
like
Yeah,
war.
there was the
they're like still
nuclear race.
aren't they like still like technically like in storage? Because I don't think they ever used them.
No, yeah, it's like Russia's the next in nuclear arms to us because during the Cold War, that's what it was. It was a nuclear arms race.
I know
And
recently,
that,
North Korea has been making nuclear weapons, and Russia, I think, and Trump tried to put a stop to Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un, that guy's funny. Have you seen the movie The Interview?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, all of our we got chat driving. This is from Rustlin 666 driving at the moment, but my squad and I will pull up heavy on your next stream. Add me on Discord. All right, I think I do have a Discord. I'll have to check that out.
did
Thank
you
you for the
see
comment.
the post about the doomsday clock being the closest to midnight that it's ever been?
I did see that. I did see that. That it's like, yeah, the doom clock is 5 to midnight now. Like, what are we in The Watchmen? Like, I didn't even know there was a doomsday clock.
Neither did I.
Let's see.
There's like all these random stuff that's like just now coming out for everything.
Oh, as
Oh,
of January 27, 26, the doomsday clock is set at 85 seconds to midnight, the closest it's have ever been, signaling a human-made global catastrophe. Maintained by the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists. I've never heard of that before.
2 nights
This
ago.
symbolic timepiece. Go ahead.
Well, actually, never mind. I was about to switch up topics for a second.
Oh, do it up. That's why it's called chewing the fat.
I was gonna say, well, kind of about Epstein files and everything. 2 nights ago, TMZ did never seen footage before, the 30 fatal seconds of Michael Jackson and like how it led to his death and how that
Oh
was kind of
yeah,
tied into Epstein.
it's the more they come out, like, and there's really nasty demonic things that I've heard. Like, I was talking to Aunt Steph about it. Like, I was like, I should just take a day and go through them, or like take a weekend. And she's like, don't do that. I'm like, well, I'll take Christ with me and know, I'll say a prayer at every page, just say another prayer as I dive deep in there. But there's some sick stuff. But as it reveals, there's like unsung like heroes being exposed too. Like, allegedly the Michael Jackson, his Neverland was actually to protect
Yeah.
children.
I saw
That's
like
coming out,
I
and he
saw
got killed for it.
I saw Macaulay Culkin's he had an interview saying that Michael Jackson saved him from getting on a plane to Epstein Island to take him to
Yeah.
Neverland.
Wow. And it's coming out like, Corey Feldman has been saying this shit for years, and we just chalk him off as crazy.
Yeah.
Like Mel Gibson is coming out, like he said it way back that it's,
The
it's
craziest thing that I saw is that Life Touch is on it, and my work actually said that they canceled Life Touch for the upcoming photos, and they're
yeah,
finding
I've heard that
something else
too.
to do.
Me and DT talked about that. Like that's that's probably, but there's no excuse. And I think it was '08 or something like that. It was when he got accused and they got the files and all that stuff. So they've had it for a number of years. But I think the problem is there's a lot of emails that are just strictly business. Like that's it. Like, and with that, the life touch, sure, maybe there is some nefariousness to it, but also it could have been like, hey, Epstein's like, hey, buy this because it's a government contract and it's never going to go dry. That's going to be an infinite revenue stream for you.
Yeah.
It could be something like that, but it could be also that they're like, oh, hey, let's, it, I'm going to just imagine in more rural or low income neighborhoods, they used it to, oh, the kid just went missing because there's not, all that attention in those kinds of neighborhoods, or it could be nefarious, but it could be just a business deal.
I was also asking people, like the whole Epstein list. Not every single person could have been involved with like the sexual stuff. What
Well, there's
if
Elvis Presley's on there too. Like names listed in the emails: Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe. Like,
One of the Zigglers from Dance Mom, the younger one, I forget if it's Maddie or
what?
Mackenzie.
I don't know what Dance Mom is. That a show?
Yeah. Um, she apparently went to like the pizza parties or whatever they were.
Oh yeah,
Pizzagate?
that's that's another thing. Like that's like Pizzagate. Like the what was it? Cosmic Pizza, pegged as crazy for so long,
Like
are now getting validated.
if you and I were landscapers and we got hired to cut the property of Epstein Island, are we now on that list because we were like signed in to
We
cut
could
the
be,
grass?
and that's people
And
have gone. Go ahead.
another thing that's crazy is the Ellen DeGeneres stage. It looks like the island.
Oh, does it? Well, that's like the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon
Oh yeah,
splat.
I actually posted
Yeah,
that.
I think you posted that. The Nickelodeon splat looks like the island, and you have that documentary that I think it's HBO Max has that documentary about the dark side of Nickelodeon,
Yep,
and
that
then
was a crazy documentary.
I
It
gotta
was
watch it. I
sad.
didn't see it.
Dan
I
Schneider,
mean,
the guy that created like Drake and Josh, Victorious, and iCarly, he was very like obsessed with feet. If you go back and watch these episodes, you'll be like, oh holy shit! Like
oh, makes sense. Like Tarantino, he's obsessed with feet.
I
He's got a
need
foot.
I need to read Jeanette McCurdy's book.
yeah,
The
Oh, that's right. She put a
He's
book
Twice
too
Your
out.
Age.
Oh,
she
I don't
just
know about. She said something like "F your mother"
yeah
was one
Oh
of her
yeah.
books,
she
or F.
just came out with another book.
I
The
think
first one was I'm glad my mom died.
I think her
Oh,
second
that's
book
what I
is
think.
more about like the Dan Schneider
Dan
situation.
Schneider.
I mean, and the Nickelodeon spat. I mean,
There's like a bunch of stuff.
there were we. I shared a cartoon about it was the Trump advance a cartoon talking to Harris, and like at the end of it, it's like, what is the threshold for everybody to riot. Like, what is not even riot? Let's just dial back to protest. What is the threshold? Is it elites killing and molesting babies? That's not the threshold. Like, we have to get something else to be more angry as a populace. Like, this is pretty bad. Like, and that's why I said, uh, I posted on the Chewing the Fat Facebook page that this is like a mirror almost. Like, these Epstein files releases a mirror that we can't even agree that this is terrible and should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, regardless of your status in society.
I saw something that someone posted about the files that his youngest victim was still attached to the umbilical cord.
I've heard some very terrible things, and I mean, who knows? I mean, it's when you have Putin. Have you seen that video that he's quoting that they've been filling their bellies with human flesh for centuries, and now their vampire ball is over. Like, it's coming to an end. That
Yeah.
I was like,
That's crazy.
it's it is like it's a wild world we're living in.
Have you seen
This is oh,
the
go ahead.
the theory? And I posted this on Facebook a little bit, and then we could get into this. But the whole thing with Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, they had like a secret child, and then Hollywood people in Hollywood didn't want them having this baby. They tried to take it. Selena said no. And then in 2020, apparently she died and was replaced with like a clone or a lookalike to be Selena Gomez.
That's I mean, I haven't heard that theory, but I mean, at this point in my life and the way I believe all of them until you prove they're proven otherwise. Like, I can believe it because if what they're doing and what they're doing in the Epstein files, like, these people are openly emailing each other about it. And you and I, regular people, we would not send emails, even in a joking manner, of any of that content to each other.
Yeah,
And that's why I said if any three of us, had any bit of that in our emails, we would already be in prison. Like, the
for
it's
life.
outrageous. Yeah, it's outrageous to me that there's not more outrage. Like, there's not more because they've had years to have these files. And now you have AI. That's why I said put it all in AI. Say, I want you to put aside all the emails that have suggested criminal activity. Oh, 45 seconds. I got them all there. There they are. Now then you can weed through those and say, okay, we got something here. We got something here. We got something here.
Right.
Let's go.
They
Like,
also
I
said
did. Go ahead.
Like Joe Biden died in 2019 and they replaced Joe
I saw
Biden.
that. Uh, Gregorius sent me a couple clips of the robot and Biden walking next to each
Oh
other.
yeah.
I was like, that's pretty good. That's pretty spot on. He looks pretty rickety. Like, share the screen here. Prince Andrew was arrested and he released for misconduct while in office. Well, that's the understatement of the year. But so that's more part of the Epstein files. So I did see also that the Sultan of whatever was he stepped down as CEO of whatever he was, and then he was arrested. That's why I was like, "Where's the U.S.? Where are the rest at the U.S.? Every other place, like, we're not. Every other place has due process.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't we arresting people? And maybe we are, but these people have stake in the media, so we won't hear about it. It'll be hush hush, quiet. You'd have to find, and that's like the Savannah Guthrie is. You have you have influencers or internet sleuths that have YouTube. They're down there. They're doing more to me, from my opinion. They're doing more for the investigation or moving it, at least having updates for people sooner than the official law enforcement.
Right. Like the
So who?
UK is starting to question their authorities. The all that we got in America is, are you on the files? No, we're not talking about the files. I'm down, Trump. And then he goes on about his day or whatever.
Yeah, it's and then but here's Pam Bondi was listed on the files allegedly. Well, it's an email what her involvement in,
Adam
and that's what.
Sandler.
Yeah. Uh, like, "Oh, there's nothing there. I got all my desk, there's nothing there." Or first she had, "I have all the files on my desk, going through, there's a lot to go through." Oh, there's no files. There's no files, they're gone. "Oh, yeah, we have the files. Here, let me redact the
The names.
perpetrators or the alleged perpetrators, but unredact the victims' names."
Speaking of the files, still, since the files came out, have you seen that like 7 countries have announced that they had cancer cures this whole time?
Yes. Yes. I've seen that. I've seen them. I didn't. I saw that and I saw the meme that the Epstein file is so bad that everybody released. They released all the cures to cancer.
I here's like a deeper dive than what we're on right now. We said that the Nancy thing is like a cover up for something, like it happened because of the files.
Yeah.
Well, what's the files itself covering up?
Well, just the whole demonic, allegedly speculatory. This is my opinion. What the Epstein files covering up that our nation's leaders, and other nations' leaders have been engaging in demonic, satanic, ritualistic rituals.
The
That was
Illuminati.
redundant, but yeah, I mean, I would even say deeper and darker than Illuminati. So there's this book that I learned about from the Quite Frankly podcast, which is great. Quite Frankly TV. If you check it out, it's like he's awesome. He talked. So he had this book club. He had a book club online. Online, it was called Windswept House. Is the name of the book by Malachi Martin. And Malachi Martin was a Vatican priest, and he wrote a book, and it's pegged as like corporate, fiction, fantasy.
Yeah.
But he was saying, and this took place in I think it's like the late '80s, '90s, that era, that there was a ritual done, a black mass done at St. Peter's, and then a sister church here that basically put Satan at the throne of the Vatican. And through the Vatican and working with corporate entities all over the world, and that's where we're at. And that's all alleged, speculatory, and opinion. But that's that book, which you can't. I had a. You can get a paperback. You can't get it like a digital copy because I wanted to get it on my Kindle. But I started. I read like a quarter of it, and they were reading at a too fast a pace, so I couldn't do it.
I feel bad because I keep bouncing around, but you keep saying stuff that jogs my memory.
No,
Um, Speaking of books, Amazon, the day before Charlie Kirk got shot, they put a book,
I saw that,
book about the assassination of Charlie Kirk.
and somebody said that it was like a error, like in the date that it was like it was posted to the site, but there's like that was the day it went live, where it was actually uploaded, you know, 7 business days prior or something. They
But
tried to, debunk it,
it's so
but who knows?
crazy. Like, why would you make that book before that even happened, or was it? So somebody was planning it for a while.
Yeah, because for it to
How
even be published, it would have to be like at least a year.
Yeah. So maybe I don't understand why like Charlie Kirk was I watched him on Instagram. He was,
I
that
thought he was
was the way.
entertaining.
Yeah, he was entertaining. He was a podcaster. Like, but we put him up on this pedestal like he was like Abraham Lincoln, like
Uh,
he
Yeah,
was a podcaster. You
He,
had wrote out a stadium
if
for
anything,
his
he was
his
helping like students express or expand their knowledge on
yeah,
campus.
he was good. Oh, excuse me. He was good as in like he was open discourse. From what I understand, he never said anything derogatory. He never
Never got
you
mad.
know, he got yeah, you never got mad. You could say he got passionate. He got frustrated, but he never like lashed out in anger at anybody.
And there's a lot going
And
on with that, and with Erica Kirk. There's a lot
yeah,
of like shady stuff that she's been doing.
if yeah, I'll have you on the show again when we do that one because there's a lot going down on that too. Like she's in hot water. Like she's
Uh,
just I mean, I've watched there's shows out there, Dumbest Criminals, but I like why would you oh, I don't I know, I didn't date anybody else. I didn't drink. Oh, what's this video?
Yeah,
What's this video? Who's that guy? Who's this guy? You know the internet's forever. Like,
the
especially now.
they, they were saying that her name was popped up on the files, or she was
I,
associated.
she's a her she's associated probably, they're the same circles. These people are in the same circles. Like George Carlin, it's a big club and we're not in it. Uh like her parents I think are like like ar- arms dealers or deal with they're like military contractors that they have supply the army with stuff. Oh,
Robert, yeah,
Robbie, he's a coworker of mine. He says my wife thinks that Erica Kirk is dirty. I think so too. I mean just the way she reacted, which that's the thing. Everybody grieves in their same way. I don't think anybody anywhere in the history of human beings does somebody grieve by going on a book tour or like, let me put me in the spotlight 24/7. I don't think anybody does that ever.
right. And then she also made well, this might not be real, but she also made a dating app or whatever. She was like, "I'm on this faith like dating."
Yeah. Which speaking of that, it's just this is where my mind's going is Erica Kirk with the dating app. Everything AI is getting out of control, like out of control with its realisticness. You saw the Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise that was in the big thing that they were like all up in arms because it looks so damn real, which I haven't even watched it. I've seen like clips of it. Like everything is so like that's why I wanted to put a poll out before the show or just in general is how much of what we see do you think is AI? You think 25%, half, 75%,
I would say 75. I think under the social media like umbrella, part of my
75 of it
like online persona, I'm labeled as a AI music artist because I make music, but it's
with
AI.
AI, yeah. Yeah, so I didn't even think about that because there's a couple videos I've watched with people sitting like me that kind of look like video games. Like, you know how certain textures are but I guess they could have filters on their camera where they look
There's a guy named Mr. Peanut, and his thing while he's live streaming is he's a peanut.
like Planters Peanuts, Mr.
Yeah,
Peanut.
that guy's pretty funny if you ever check him out.
I saw
Mr.
s-
Peanut. I'll have to check him out.
I saw something that like Erica Kirk was maybe like reincarnated or something, like she died a while ago and then she came back in 2021.
Interesting. Maybe. I mean, some of her early videos, she was engaging in some heavy partying. She could have had a bad night.
Yeah,
It's there's so many theories out there these days. Like, and it is I that could be part of their plan is just put so much out there that you can't distinguish truth from lie. And then you add so you can do that with news stories. Now you add AI in there, and you're even uh, like the videos you saw on Instagram there. Oh, look, this baby sitting on the grass. Here comes this eagle coming to pick it, and the cat saves it. Like
AI is getting kind of crazy.
scary.
Like, depending on how you use it, it can be useful. It can be a tool. It can be
Yeah,
used like to make money in your own life. But sometimes, or some ways that you use it, like you said, it's scary.
yeah. Well, that's like everything is.
Like people could use it to like put like a kid's photo and be like, take the clothes off of them
Yeah,
or something like that. And
you would
that's
hope
just
I
like,
would. Uh, well, I actually was playing around with the song maker, so you'd hope that that AI engine has like, no, we can't do that. Low, I hope it would be, we can't do that. Contacting local authorities, like, but
that would be smart.
right. That's the way to catch them. I did post it on the Facebook page that it was what's his name? Don Draper from Mad Men. He's like,
Oh yeah,
"Hey, how about we make ice but for pedophiles?" I was like, "Now you're onto something." But yeah, so hopefully it's not because they would have that in there
I
because I was playing with
seen.
the song thing earlier and I tried to like write me a song about how all our institutions are corrupt and run by Satanists and we can't do anything. Oh, I did it on Gemini. Wouldn't let me do it. Oh, we don't do anything. I'm beta. We're not doing anything political or ideology, blah,
I
blah, blah,
can.
blah.
I could probably make that song. I could probably make it with what I
I was
use.
playing around with it and I was like, I was doing like 70s rock and I was like, it wasn't, I wasn't feeling it.
I
I
didn't even
wasn't
know
feeling,
Gemini made music now.
they just started it, I guess, and they
I
got to
uh
compete.
I seen a meme that it was like, remember folks, think about why they canceled How to Catch a Predator to begin with.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like they
They did
canceled that
cancel it.
show, but why
Why
did they
would you wanna
cancel?
cancel that show? Maybe they cancel I would hope I'm being optimistic, probably foolishly. I would hope that they just canceled the show, but just continued doing what they were doing.
Like Chris Hansen, like that guy used to be like the forefronter for catching these
Yeah,
people,
you're
and
like,
then he
yeah,
disappeared.
yeah, but he got caught. That's,
Full circle moment. He turns out to be like on the files.
yeah, he's like the top guy.
How to Catch
I mean,
Yourself.
I just watched, Donnie Darko, and that's like, the Patrick Swayze character. Uh, he's like, having, like, child porn and stuff. Like, they put it out there in movies.
That's
Robbie
like
says, "Have you" Yeah, Oliver Anthony, yeah, he's good. I haven't heard anything of his newer stuff, so I'll have to check him out.
the talking about like famous people being found with child porn. The oldest son, he
I
was
saw that.
found with child porn.
I think, and I think it's demonic. I can't think of any kind of mental illness. I can't think of any kind of lifestyle trauma, anything that you chalk up to. Well, look, that's what I'm like the maps, minor attracted people. Bullshit.
Yeah.
No, that's demonic. Like nobody of any mental illness, any crazy. You could be the craziest schizophrenic this side of the Rio Grande, and that you're not like that's what I want. No,
I mean, this
you
guy
know,
had a wife and kids, so like,
yeah, like that's
And
like everybody, and I think, and call me crazy, like I think it's all out there, like
yeah.
so, like the movies, and this is I'm going on the demonic possession. The movies make it think it's all this shaking house, floating beds, all this stuff. But really it's a thief in the night. It's quiet. It's subtle. It's you have to look for it. And
it's the whole
there's
Nancy,
signs.
the whole
Like,
Nancy thing. A digital, a viral criminal that they can't find him.
yeah. I thought, like, maybe maybe we've been lied to in a different way. Like, they're thinking, "Oh, cameras are everywhere. We'll find you." This look, Walmart's got cameras. Maybe it's all bullshit. Like, this guy should clearly be caught. He's, like, huffing on the camera that he rips off. He's leaving supposedly leaving gloves everywhere,
Yeah, yeah,
and there's no traffic camera. Like, what do you mean? I know down here in Florida, there's, like, 3 cameras on each intersection,
yep.
In
sometimes 4.
in Ohio, you can, like, look up the traffic cameras, I think.
Yes, that's and supposedly there's a conspiracy theory about that because there's cameras by playgrounds and stuff like that, and, pederasses are using it because it's open access, so people are using it nefariously, but then again, you know, the same user is looking at the playground all the time. Let's just watch this guy for a minute here. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy too. How is there no
like
footage of this guy grabbing Nancy out of her house, trying to get her in
yeah,
the
because it was
car?
like 2 o'clock in the morning. The only way out of there is a huge intersection that has cameras. You're telling me you can't roll that film at 2:45 in the morning, and what's that car?
Yeah,
Run the plate. Who is it?
there was a
I've already
video
solved it.
where the car pulled up and they saw the guy try to jump a fence that wasn't the right house. They have
That I
that
said is
footage.
that the second video?
Yeah. So they have his car,
Where
they have him.
is that the one he's tossing the backpack over the fence?
Yeah.
It's in, like, a parking lot?
And then he tries to get over this fence, but he can't or whatever. And then
Yeah, 'cause he's a little chubby.
he realized it wasn't the right house, and then we got that footage from down the street of Nancy's house.
Like, I get, like, why her neighbors wouldn't have, like, the Ring footage and stuff like that because it is kind of a secluded neighborhood. But, like, you have the cameras at the main entrance to that little development. You have all this stuff, like and they're like, "Ah, I'm not sure."
I'm sure
And
he
that's
stopped at a gas station somewhere.
yeah, you got a gas station. Got it like, before or after. Like, there's only but maybe, like I said, maybe the establishment has lied, and it's not they're just there for show for the most part. Well, I know, like, speed cameras don't work unless it's red and you trigger it, but, like so, like but no, you're telling me you can't tap in the camera anytime you want?
Right. And then I just circle back
I mean, maybe they can't.
to the good old saying, Nancy, are you okay?
Yeah.
The song's out now. No, I'm just kidding.
My gosh, like, let's pull that one up while we're here. While we're on the subject of Nancy, just some top stories. Sheriff vows to find Savannah Guthrie's mom. Like, the case is cold. 3 weeks. You got nothing?
3 weeks, and she's supposed to take daily like heart medicine so she doesn't
Yeah.
get sick and die.
Weren't they trying to,
And
like,
then there's
find her, like, with her heart monitor or whatever?
Yeah,
yeah, Stream Boo, like, live.
yeah, I get that all the
Top
time.
yeah, it's probably AI. Uh, yeah, like, even if she like, that's another thing. Okay, let's just say and unfortunately, I don't think she's alive anymore, but the if she is, let's just say, I hope we find her alive, but let's just say she is, and they picked up her prescription because a lot of times you can just call into a pharmacy and say, hey, especially like, oh, I guess this is just weird too. If it was a botched home invasion, like they're taking this lady that needs medical things and keeping to her and all this stuff. So, what does this say they do for purpose sake? They got her and they're like, "Hey, what's your pharmacy? Call in your prescription. You need your prescription. We'll pick it up." You could I'm sure there's some way you could search the local area, X amount of radius, all the pharmacies, did this drug get picked up? Yes, it did. It got picked up here, 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 and here. All right,
Well,
I need the camera footage of that.
they're also saying that if they're in Mexico now, you could get her medicine without any
That's
pharmacies or
true.
whatever.
I guess they could have gone for all we know, they've been, you know, in Mexico from day one. They scooped her up, went right to Mexico, but then there was somebody who was saying, "Are you they checked the border cameras." That was their next thing is checking vehicles because it would have been, all right, she got her last thing was at 2:45. It takes 45 minutes to get over there. Check the time. At that time at the border, I
I
don't it
know
seems maybe I'm oversimplifying it, but it seems like it's pretty easy to find shit.
TMZ was reporting on that whole subject.
Captain Q, you could have already solved the case already. Well, thank you.
TMZ was saying the whole like it takes about an hour to get to the border, but then they also said that the FBI acknowledged that there's ways to enter without being by the border or by the camera or like the
Oh, you don't fucking say. There's ways.
yeah
The FBI said that.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah the
no
FBI
no
said
fucking
that
shit.
the FBI
They've
was
been
like
using those ways for the last 4 years.
TMZ just laughed like the guy reporting. I think Harvey is
He's like,
the
"Ha, yeah, I would laugh too.
he was
Oh,
like
thanks.
he was
Thanks,
like
Captain Obvious."
there's ways to get into Mexico without being caught. We didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, FBI contacts Mexican authorities. That was 3 days ago.
28 minutes ago.
Oh, see, here's this, yeah, 28 minutes ago. Security measures make cross-border abduction of Nancy Guthrie low probability, experts say. Yeah, I don't think so.
See, what if all these ransom notes that TMZ's been getting? What if it's
Yeah.
just like a distract them? Oh, I saw them go south of the border. Uh,
Mm.
what if they
Yeah, to
went?
throw them off their case. Yeah, that could be possibly a little deflection.
What if they went to Texas or Oklahoma or the
Yeah,
other
they could I
way?
mean, they could have been a number. Or, I mean, by this time, they could all be all the way up in Canada,
Yeah,
They could just
you
be
know?
chilling in
yeah.
Ohio.
It's literally been
Yeah,
3 weeks. They could be anywhere. They could have done anything. They could have
yeah,
just dropped her off a bridge that same day they got her.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
like who knows if they even still have her.
and there was no proof of life, which, like, that was a couple people, like, there's certain, you know, SOPs for kidnappings, and it's like ransom note, proof of life, money, like, exchange, like, that's how it's supposed to go,
Yeah, they just keep
especially
sending note
yeah,
after note
which
after note without any proof of life.
which I would because that would suggest that she's no longer among us. But I think that all these notes, like, "Oh, this is my last note," and then 2 other notes, and I would say that makes them look desperate. Like, they're getting more frantic, which if she is alive, it's bad for her because they're getting more desperate and they're gonna get more dangerous.
Yeah,
But and why TMZ? Like, that's a weird question. Like, TMZ is like celebrity gossip, right?
yeah,
For the most part, that's what I know it as. I would imagine that a lot of people know TMZ as celebrity gossip.
yeah.
Why would you send your thing there?
I feel like they might have sent it there because TMZ is the easiest to like contact to send like stuff to.
Oh, yeah, probably because they were like, "Oh, here, I got a picture of Mark Wahlberg eating a
Yeah,
donut here," and it's easy to reach out. But
yeah. They take anything. They report anything.
I guess so. But yeah, TMZ. All right. Our last thing is, and this is another tie to Epstein, is Trump. This is the Associate Press. I try to get a balanced news publication. Some right leaning, some left leaning. Leaning. So Trump says he doesn't know if aliens are real, but directs government to release files on the UFO. So the Epstein files must be so bad. They're like, yeah, aliens are real. They've been here for a while. You guys are all right. Like you guys were all correct. We are going to take the term conspiracy theorists off the official lists. Like, that's how bad. So, what do you guys think? Do you think aliens are real?
So are they turning Area 51 into like a museum now?
I think
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I
They'll charge
think
you. I mean, that's a lucrative business deal. Yeah, you can get in now. We'll charge you $106.
Remember when
You want
like a bunch of people tried to raid it?
yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Uh
That was
I think the galaxy is too big, too massive, too unexplored to be naive saying that we're the only living thing or the only planet that can hold life of any form.
right.
I
Let's
mean,
see.
they've grown stuff on Mars.
Like outside of our solar system, outside of our galaxy system, there's got to be more.
Yeah. Have you guys heard of the Fermi paradox?
Uh, it sounds familiar.
So, let me look that up. I was just looking at Trump and aliens, but the
Wasn't there
Fermi
wasn't there one called
paradox,
the Andromeda paradox or something?
Andromeda Strand, that's a book, I think. Uh, the Fermi paradox. So, something here, let's share this tab. Boop doop boop boo. The Fermi paradox is the contradiction between high probability estimates for existence of extraterrestrial civilizations. Yeah, excuse me, and lack of evidence for or contact with them. So it was formulated by Fermi in 1950, but there's like something like he was saying, basically the gist of it. There's like 39 like million suns just like ours in our galaxy. And the probability that none of them have, like you said, none of them have life is like is low. It's there should be that many, just the laws of probability. There should be life, and that we should have been visited. Like that's the we're like because it's been hidden from us.
Have you
Like
ever
the
played
probability of aliens.
the game No Man's Sky?
I never played that.
It's a whole open world game, and I mean literally open world. You can spend years trying to fly to a different system, and
That's pretty cool.
it's really good because it's a space time game. You travel other planets. They have a great concept of what the universe is.
Oh yeah, you could. I saw that game and I wanted to play that game, but I never. I just don't have time for games anymore. There's the new NASA reacts to Donald Trump's.
Yeah, didn't
Trump
they
says
just
he's
bring back going to the moon?
I think so. Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're gonna go back. Oh, cool. Anything to distract from the Epstein files. Like pretty much, cure cancer. Oh, that reminds me of cure cancer. My dad sent me a thing about pancreatic cancer. This guy found a cure for pancreatic cancer, and when I was like in the article, he found it, but they were making fun of his birthmark on his face. Like he invented a cure for cancer, and you're like, oh, well, look at that nasty birthmark on your face. Like that's how crazy we are as a society. Nuts. But
Cosmetologist.
What?
This cosmetologist, like a person that does hair.
where
Cosmo cosmologist.
cosmologist.
Oh,
Oh yeah, see, yeah, like Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's one of those
I love that guy.
astrophysics. He's funny. Yeah,
I
he's
thought it.
directed Pentagon.
He does the videos like, you wonder why this ball didn't hit my face, and then they did an AI version of that. It's like
And
it comes back.
yeah, that's funny. Oh man, but yeah, it's getting really wild there. But what else have you heard? What you're stirring it up is more into the gossip. What gossip's going on out there?
Uh, there's a lot kind going on. Like they're trying to say that Trump's gonna get impeached. They're trying to say that uh like some stuff we already talked about, like trying to start a war. Or what about Venezuela? Ever since we kidnapped the guy or took him or whatever, I haven't heard anything about it since.
No. Yeah, well, it's all been filled with Savannah Guthrie and Epstein files and all the other distractions.
What
But
you
yeah,
think?
it is weird that we just that's our like we get like a week cycle and then boom, like they're starting not to cover Nancy now. So now they're gonna get into Trump and Iran.
Which
And then
that
after
kind
that,
of sucks in itself. Like they're just gonna totally. Oh, it's been 3 weeks. We tried.
yeah, pretty
Let's just
much. That
leave her to the wayside.
yeah, they move on to the next story, the next cycle.
Where
It is it is shitty.
since we're doing a little spin on stirring it up, have you? What did you watch the halftime show? What was your thought about Bad Bunny
I
versus the?
I didn't I didn't watch either of them. I think we watched what did we watch? I don't remember. Not the Super Bowl. Neither of them. We didn't even watch any of the football. I haven't watched football in a long time unless I'm like out somewhere getting dinner and it's on. That's it. Like that's the only time I watched the Olympics too. We were out and about and it was on downhill skiing.
Oh yeah,
That's what I watched.
I
But I didn't watch either of them. It's just it's crazy the nonsense. It's another distraction. That's what there's an old Roman saying that give them bread and circuses and they'll never revolt. But today it's give them Netflix and Starbucks and they'll never revolt. Like,
unless you mess up my Starbucks order.
yeah, that's only it. Yeah. Or you misgender them. You know, it says Alex. Well, here,
I went to
here you
Starbucks
go,
the other
sir.
day.
That's ma'am.
Yeah, it's man. They were saying
I just go ahead.
um I forgot I was gonna say it now. Uh,
Um,
they were saying something about. I totally lost my train of thought.
how dare you? But yeah, have you ever seen this movie? This is a great one. Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh yeah,
That's so good.
Mm.
Maybe that's what we were watching, something like that. While we were watching the Super Bowl, I find it more entertaining. But yeah, let's just go back to it was Super Bowl. Which one did you watch both?
I watched the Bad Bunny one live, like during the Super Bowl. Then the next day I went back and watched the Turning Point one. The Bad Bunny
Which one
one,
did you like?
the Bad Bunny one was really good, and people are gonna be like, "Well, it was like this." I understand a little bit of Spanish, so I understand. I understood some of the like words he was saying, and then if you watch like the translated version, you would like it. Like
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I like this. He was talking the whole time. He was talking about America is one. We are America, and
yeah. I heard he had a similar message at the Grammys.
yeah, he had a football that said like we are America, and then as soon as he showed that because it was in English, everybody was like, oh, that was good. The Turning Point one, it seemed very staged. I don't even think it was live, like as they were doing it. It seems recorded if you watch it.
Mm.
And then Chris Rock was there, or Kid Rock, not Chris Rock. Uh, Kid Rock was there, and he was lip syncing his songs. He wasn't even singing.
Oh my gosh, really?
Like
Uh,
if you do go back and you watch it, it's about like an hour. Well, the whole stream was an hour, but you could fast forward. It's about 30 minutes of actual performances.
yeah,
But if you go back, you'll get the vibe. I think that something was off about it. It was very weird. It was very
I think, I mean, I heard the Bad Bunny had some weird symbolism to it. Uh, Supposedly his lyrics, like what you said, is something, it was good lyrics, but supposedly they were, uh, nefarious, or even we could say pederasty lyrics for Bad Bunny. But then they pulled up old lyrics from, uh Robbie said, "I thought the TPUSA half show was a dud." I think that's what Nick was suggesting too. It was kind of dud. I didn't
something
watch
was
either
off
of them.
about it for sure.
Uh, then what else? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, they had some symbolism in it. Uh, who knows? What about the Grammys? You guys watch the Grammys?
Y-
That
uh,
was a very controversial
yeah,
one too.
yeah, we actually talked about that on Stirring It Up. Like the Grammys is an award show. People are there to get the awards that they earned. Like every reporter didn't say anything about, oh, good job getting your trophy, like what's next, what album are you gonna do? Everything was, do you think you deserve that trophy because you voted for so and so, or you think this, or
It was all political.
yeah,
That's, I mean, we talked about it here on our show, that I was like, just like Ricky Gervais, like, just have your reward. But I didn't even think about that. It's like supposed to be a music awards. Yeah, like, hey, you had a great album. What are you gonna do next? Like, but then the Jelly Roll speech was much better. It combated all that other stuff. He's like, hey, man, everybody could be a friend with Jesus. Like, JC's all right with me. And then, so he had a good message, Jelly Roll, and I actually listened to his newest album. It was pretty good.
yeah, he's been training for wrestling, Jelly Roll.
Oh, really? I did see somewhere that I saw him with like next to somebody, and I can't remember who.
He did a couple matches, and then Triple H said that if you lose like 100 pounds and you train, like we'll bring you back. So he's rumored to
Nice.
show up for WrestleMania.
Ooh, that'll be fun. There was a lot
Are
of
they
nonsense. Oh, go ahead.
are they gonna keep like some of the people for the elimination chamber like a surprise?
Well, the Elimination Chamber is pretty set. That's the road to WrestleMania. Like
Oh,
the Elimination Chamber on the 28th is the last pay per view before WrestleMania
Ooh, which is now exclusively because they wanted to make more money
on
on the
ESPN.
ESPN. Yeah,
There's
it
a lot,
was on peak.
yeah.
Where are you at on that? Are you for being ESPN? Like, that's a huge
There's
broadcast.
there's reports saying that ESPN's not even happy with the deal and they're about to
Oh,
terminate it.
really?
They
Oh,
there's a lot going on with WWE. Like TKO, ever since they took over, they price gouge tickets. Like their attendance has been low, and they keep saying record breaking, new era. But every show you can see, like the crowd is getting smaller.
they'll like pan out and there'll be like a blank like whole
a whole
row of
section.
yeah.
Wow,
Like they're running themselves to the ground, and it's like they're gonna lose their partnerships and their deals pretty soon. But there's
man,
also reports saying that Vince McMahon is going to be coming back, or he's going to try to buy WWE back from Endeavor.
interesting, interesting. Yeah, because I've heard other. I think maybe DT was talking about it, and then somewhere else I heard that, yeah, they don't like Triple H is running it into the ground,
Yeah, he
like with these.
He keeps getting these calls that he doesn't want to hear or
when he first took over, like the whole IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community, we were stoked, we were happy, and he did a great job the first like 6 months, and then something happened where uh he just kind of like got stale. The only thing he's got going, he uses this mass man like concept.
Oh, yeah, like the ace in the hole, kind of like this is he keeps somebody's secret the whole time.
Yeah. So he ran
mean-
that story, and then he revealed the person, and then 2 weeks later, another masked man came and started beating up people, and we
Oh,
don't know who it is.
But it's like the
you don't
opposite
know
of
who
the
it is
first
right
masked
now?
man.
Yeah, they didn't tell us who the new guy is, but then
Oh, yeah.
on Raw on Monday, they did a backstage segment and they brought this like wooden box in, and the box says don't open until 2/28/26, which is the Elimination Chamber. And then on
Oh,
SmackDown, they like the box showed up again.
Yeah, because he said give it to Nick because he doesn't want it.
Yeah, saying it's a SmackDown. And so SmackDown got it on Friday, and they were like, "What's in this box?" Like they're building this whole thing for Elimination Chamber, and they think they're gonna unveil who the Masked Man was.
I think it's something different than the masked man.
oh, yeah. It may have a clue to who the masked man is.
Or
And if you guys seen the movie Seven, that's what I was thinking about. Like this box. What's in the box? You
Yeah.
know, like it's maybe that's their inspiration.
I'm
Have
thinking
Maybe there'll be
you-
maybe
something there.
like I'm thinking it's maybe like a whole different person than the masked man. Like there's gonna be two people.
They're
revealed.
saying the reveal or the return of the box could be Chris Jericho, or I started seeing that it could be The Rock. The Rock show, yeah, but why would The Rock show up in a box?
Put me in a box.
Wait, what kind of box is what size of box is
Like
this?
It's like
Is it
it's a
like
tall.
the
a
tall-
coffin? That's called
Yeah.
a coffin.
No, it's a
It's-
tall.
It's
It's like a
like
person
Like
it's like a person shaped box,
it's
you know,
a person sized, but it's box.
like a gift
flat.
box.
here, I'll see if I can share my screen or bring it up.
Yeah, let's see what I can. Yeah, if you can share your screen. Let's see. WWE box. Oh, it's like a crate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Images. A crate. No, no, no. I had it the first. Mystery setting up fans for this is 1 day ago. WWE mystery angles are setting fans up for a letdown. Hopefully not. I would hate that shit. Okay, it's a crate. Yeah, big shipping. I wonder what's in there. What do you think's in there? So who do you think it's got to be a person? What else could they put it in there? Maybe a belt? Like
It would be too big to be a belt.
like revealing a championship or something like that,
oh, normally,
you know?
normally,
Like, oh, people are thinking a person's in there. What if it's
what is going on with my computer right now?
yeah, I don't know.
Normally,
I was gonna say, normally
um, like for belts, they'll have a pedestal, and then they reveal like a new belt, or they bring it down. Like
but maybe they're doing something different, you know? Like what if it's not a person? Like what else would it be?
A prop.
Oh, a prop. What kind of prop? Like
A tree.
maybe like a hammer for like SummerSlam or something like that, maybe?
they teased that Bad Bunny was going to return, so maybe the box is like Puerto Rican weapons.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, they would oh,
Or
maybe
like
they
the
don't want to
Puerto
give you a
Rican
clue.
flag.
Yeah. It could be just something in it, like a hanging Puerto Rican flag, and that's it. Then that's oh, what does that mean? Or maybe have a Puerto Rican flag and like bunny ears or something like that, and they're like, oh,
Like
you
the
know, like
Playboy bunny.
Have you and Laura
Yeah.
been keeping up, like watching
no,
Raw?
we lost it. We lost it. I mean, now that I have YouTube TV now, so we can get most of the.
No, it's
There's all
SmackDown.
each one. See, it's all racket. It's all racket. Each one is missing, like to get all of WWE. It was like, okay, I can get YouTube TV that has it's on the CW, right? Is one of them,
Yeah, you.
but then there's always an odd one out. Like, oh, these services don't, and then you have to get a separate service.
Yeah, That's one thing that everyone hates about watching wrestling as an American fan. Because
Like,
if
put it
we're
on one network, damn it.
this is the crazy part, and this is why like I used a VPN for a while. If you were in Canada, you get everything on Netflix, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all live every week
Oh,
on Netflix.
at least Canada's got something.
So if like for a while I used a VPN, and I might do that again here soon because right
Man, it's
now
wild.
I'm using YouTube TV for SmackDown and NXT, but then Netflix for Raw. But if I just use my VPN and watch everything from Netflix, it's cheaper that way, and I have
Yeah,
everything. And Netflix has pay-per-views like in Canada,
that's
so
true, yeah.
you don't need ESPN.
Oh, nice.
And actually, now
Well,
that we're talking about it, we all like us, you and me, should probably just get a VPN and just watch wrestling on Netflix
right? We should.
because they
I got
have.
rid of Netflix. I watched Stranger Things, and I was like, I don't need it anymore. Like, it's just another expense. It's another. Then that's why I traded Netflix and got YouTube TV because then I could just watch more for about the same amount of money because I had Netflix, I had the extra account. Where here I have the Google family, the premium family, so I got a few accounts in, and they get all it too.
Do you
The
have
only
T-Mobile?
I have AT&T.
I was gonna say because with T-Mobile you get Hulu for free, you get Netflix for free, and Apple TV.
I think I get one of them. They're all giving them away. I get something free. I get like either like Walmart Plus and Paramount for free or something like that. But I, that's it. Let's see if we have any chats on Rumble. No, comment in if you're watching. Like, subscribe, comment in. I was thinking about opening up the lines here because I got it figured out. Oh,
I
there we go.
like right now is probably the time to kind of get back into the weekly leading up to WrestleMania.
Okay.
Because right now is the road to WrestleMania, so this is where you're getting the best storyline. This is where you're getting like the best weekly episodes. And just because you missed a couple weeks doesn't mean like if you tuned in
We missed a couple months,
or a couple months.
but I mean, I missed it decades. You know, I watched it when I was a kid, and then never, and then I watched it now. It's like it's fun. Laura likes to watch. Well, she's been watching this woman in Germany. Like she goes and finds like expensive dresses. First started off as makeup, then she does like expensive dresses and tries to find dupes. I think that's what they call them for like the same looking dress for a more affordable price, and she tries them on and critiques them and has fun. She's been watching that a lot, but then she's been watching uh YouTubers that call basically expose other YouTubers for being fake.
Uh,
Like the big one was Michaela that she like got a L'Oreal deal. This is alleged speculatory opinion that she got a L'Oreal deal and was using the product. And oh my God, look at my lashes. They're so great because of this L'Oreal product. And she was wearing fake lashes while she was doing that. So a bunch of people, millions of people went and bought it this mascara or whatever. And because she said it was so great and look what it did to her lashes and they were fake lashes.
yeah,
So like she's been watching those and those are fun because I like to see, you know, liars get their due. Like, yeah.
I've
But
seen
then like some are apologetic and then but from what I understand, Michaela's not. She's like, well, says whatever she says.
I've seen a few of those, and the people are like, hey, I'm just getting paid for the brand deal, so they're just getting paid to show this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I
They don't
guess
even like it. They're like, oh yeah, check this out, money. Check, I like, that's why with the Dubby. tried it out before I talked about it because I didn't want to be that, person that's like, "Oh, here, drink this." And it is good. I like it. That's a if you are watching and you need an energy powder that's not super chemically up like all the energy drinks, Dubby is a good one. And if you use the promo code chewing, you'll get 10% off. Boom, boom, boom. That's my commercial voice.
And you can also use the code STIR and get 10% off.
Yeah, there you go. It's good stuff. That's where I learned it from Nixter.
I I have Dubby in the corner of my stream. It just flashes Dubby.
Oh, does it? I didn't get
Um,
one of those yet. I like the sometimes I put the Talk Studio, so I represent what's streaming,
I
what I'm streaming
pay
from.
I pay for Streamlabs Ultra, so I got the Talk Studio Pro. I got everything that comes with Streamlabs.
Yeah, I got the Streamlabs. That's what I use. I like it. It's very user friendly. And then I excuse me. Sorry
I
about that.
I like Dubby. The only thing I didn't like about them is for like weeks I was trying to get like a free a shirt from Dubby so I could like
Yeah,
wear the hoodie.
wear it. Yeah,
And they were like, "Well, we can't really do that right now, but like, here's your like, tell them your code." I'm like, "I'm trying to like promote you." Like, what do you
yeah.
mean?
Just it's just send it. It's you already bought it. It's already a product. You already made it. Send it to me. I'll wear it, and boom, done.
But after
Oh,
a while, I just kind of gave up, and I was like, all you get is just the little W flash."
yeah, yeah. You know, it is nice stuff. They have good. I got to get some more.
Yeah, me too.
It's got a good flavor, and it's supposed to be like a small business locally. So it's I'm all down for supporting smaller businesses.
I tried. I had like the watermelon one. I like that one.
I think I got blue raspberry, and it was good too. I'll definitely try watermelon. But let's we're gonna wrap it up here. We're at a minute. Oh, she just came back. Perfect. She can give her. We're gonna just wrap it up, and give your guys' closing remarks. What
Any
are your closing remarks
you have
to
any
leave the audience with?
like any last comments? Any last quick topic you want to talk about? You want to plug your TikTok?
Uh, I don't know.
No, I don't know. Who knows, really,
I got
these days?
I'll just kind of talk about stirring it up. I would love to have you on. Uh,
Yeah.
I did,
When's your show on? Or the schedule is a little
yeah.
wonky right now.
My main goal was to try to keep it Tuesdays at like 7 or 8 every Tuesday.
So there's just
Um,
been a lot of.
but between
Yeah.
everything going on with me and then I have a co-host named Angelina. She's kind of been having
Okay.
some stuff go on, so my show's kind
It
of
is.
been
It is really hard, especially as you get older, to get people together at the same time. Like it gets trying at times, frustrating. You're like, I just want to, like let's get together. Things are going here. Things go. I got to do this. I got to do that. It gets
that,
hard.
that's what I like about doing what we do is because we're not confined to trying to do like a weekly show, like a big business or a big
Yeah.
whatever. We could do something. We could disappear for a couple weeks. We could come back like nothing happened. People will still watch. People will still be
Yeah.
there.
You still have the subscribers. Yeah.
So, like my show is kind of like on a pause, which I don't want it to, but uh, things are what it
Maybe
is.
it's one of those two steps back to take three forward.
And then
Where
I also have
just
to upgrade my PC because when I'm trying to stream like the screen and I'm trying to do what I'm doing, right now my PC lags trying to do both. Like
oh,
you've
okay.
seen it happen when I tried to switch to a screen and then this screen would just pause for a minute.
Yeah.
So I got to
Yeah.
work on that. With my tax money,
And
I
that's
plan on doing that.
there you go. That's my buddy said that like that computer parts are expensive because people it's all going to
AI.
AI.
So in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time, I just kind of been working on music and posting music on my
Yeah,
channel.
that's your yeah, a little activity helps in, engaging with the audience. I try to do that as much as I can.
With my TikTok, it's been, like, kinda iffy if I post every day because of everything that's been going on personally.
Yeah. But they say sometimes that you have like to post some of that stuff. Like, hey guys, because people with like we were just talking, you were away. Like Laura watches videos of YouTubers calling like exposing other YouTubers for being fake. So there's a big growth for the genuine character. So like the behind the scenes or the B side stuff is like what people want to see too. They want to see the real you, that you're a real person going through real things. Makes you more relatable.
One thing I tell like some of my friends that are trying to start a channel or people in the comments are like, "Well, do you have any advice?" It's like I say there's an audience for everybody. Anything that you do, you will find at least one person that likes that. So like our live streams, we have an audience. The music I put out, not every song is going to be like a great song, but someone likes it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, for sure. Somebody's definitely gonna like it. Robbie said one day Captain Q and I are gonna go do a live stream downtown SRQ and see if we can get some content out of the community. Yeah, we were thinking about doing that too. Is just going down and like doing like on the street, like chewing the fat on the go or something like that.
IRL
Just that.
stream, in real
Yeah,
life stream.
yeah.
That's a big topic on Twitch or like a big category.
In real life, yeah, because it'd be fun. We're getting different people, and that's like the main purpose. Well, the main purpose is to connect with my friends on a like my brother, more importantly, regularly. But it's like to say that we can talk, like hear a couple people talking about stuff, and you may not agree with me, and I may not agree with you, but here we are talking. Like that was like Charlie Kirk's thing. Is like here we're talking, like we're just a couple people talking, like I think everybody's so polarized that a lot of us are like this. And when you see something online, you want to say, "Hey, that guy's like me. He's got some ideas like I have. Like
Yeah.
I'll listen to him. I'll subscribe to him."
When
Like it's chit chatting at the bar, chewing the fat with your friends.
when you first started this, I was excited because I seen it as a way. I was like, "Oh, I could like bond with my uncles and a close friend, and it would be like this whole fun thing."
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll definitely swap shows all the time. Regularly, depending on what we do.
And a good
It's
idea
good.
I just came up with, uh, like next time we do a family gathering or whenever we're all together, what if we do one big hybrid stream, chewing the fat, stirring it up? We're
We could,
all in the
yeah,
same room, like same,
if if you come down here or I go up there, yeah,
or
for sure.
or we meet up in West Virginia for an event.
There we go, yeah.
That would probably be
That's
the
a good
easiest.
spot.
Do an outside IRL kind of podcast.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you'd be, but I mean, what would be cool is to have, I don't know how it work, is different, like each of us have a camera and we're talking, but that would be too many conflicting. But yeah, you just have to have a set up a camera. It would just be like a hot mic camera, or hey, you
I
just
could bring
have
my
like,
mic,
yeah,
one decent mic, and then the camera, so it could catch everything.
yeah, it'll be pretty funny. Like that's what me and Laura always joke. Like we should just put cameras and go live, like almost like the Truman Show, because people would watch it. People would sit there for hours and watch you do your normal stuff.
Yeah.
Like here we are messing around in the kitchen because we do silly stuff, and people will sit there and watch you,
Have you
like
thought
like
about
you're the
starting
Sims.
like a vlog channel?
But no, I haven't thought about a vlog channel, but that's basically what it'd be. It would be like a 24/7 vlog. Like I think you just have it running, and then when you turn out the lights, that's you get to see the dark, see us getting in the dark. Like
There's some people
I
that do
mean,
that on Twitch. They have like cameras connected to their stuff and they just stream 24 hours a day. When they leave one room, you can see them walk into
yeah,
whatever.
like not just like the main place, like the bedroom. I guess you could do the bedroom. You just have to stream to a different website. Uh, but but you just
Yeah.
put up, the main room because we have like one big general area. Put one up where you covers all of it, and then just here you go. What are you doing? I was like, we get some of the stuff we said we could take down immediately. Like some of the stuff that we say to each other, like yeah, you get banned immediately.
Do you
Like
remember when I gave you the idea of chewing the fat after hours? We're kind of doing that right now.
yeah, it is. It's a little bit yeah. Yeah, after hours. And I think Gregory added the leftovers because the Rover Morning Glory had the leftovers. I was like, that's pretty good. That's good.
Chewing
The
the
after
fat
hour.
after hours.
I'm going to attempt to record like when we do the book because I'll use the same stuff with the book club because Dan's part of it and we're all different places. We do this and record it and then I do like this is members exclusive on Patreon. And that's what I was gonna start doing with like the late night or the after show, chewing the fat. The after show is recording that and putting it as member exclusive content. But
Yeah.
I'm playing around with that and seeing what it does.
I've heard a lot about Patreon. I just haven't really looked into it.
It's pretty cool. So every show I have the YouTube music podcast and then I have to upload it to Spotify. And when I upload it to Spotify, it gets uploaded to Patreon. So
How do you
and
uh how do you upload to Spotify? Because I've been trying to look into that. Because the songs I've been making, I want to put on my Spotify.
I sign up for the Spotify creator, which so just like Google Spotify creator and then set that up and it's really real easy. Like you have to download the song to your PC, then upload it, title, and you could do like episodes. Is this explicit content? I always put yes. Don't put 18 plus on it because I did that one time and I was like, my stuff didn't come up because it was like buried. So I had to call them. I actually had to email them and remove it because I thought, okay, 18, like that's explicit content. We swear. So, but don't click that and just do explicit content. And then you just put your show, your title, your episode, what's it about, your little thumbnail. It's super easy. And yeah, if you want to talk off the air or we could do this video call and share our screens and I could show you all how to do it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that one of these days.
Yeah. I work all this weekend, but yeah, just shoot me a text
I work
and
tomorrow until like 3 or 4. I'm not sure
I'll
what I'm
be
doing after that.
I'll be there to I'll be at work from 06 to 1800.
Oh, dinner's done.
But no, it's an email. But
Bing.
I I'll just say that stay my closing marks is just stay hopeful. Don't give in to the fear and the propaganda. Listen to I listen to Hallow, so try to get some good positive stuff. Change your news feed to uplifting stories. Like I've actually started feel good uh not playlist, but folder, I guess, whatever you call it on the social medias of just like feel good videos or stories that I watch. So try to that's my closing remarks. Try to don't give into it. The good guys, if you are Christian or most everything, the good guys win at the end. So,
Yeah,
well, you guys all have a good night. Like and subscribe. It was a pleasure. Thanks for coming on so short notice too. So thank you.
no problem.
That
Thanks
was
for
good.
having me.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. All you guys out there have a good night too.
You too.
Well, then you won't, then you rather not go. I'm gonna say it to you. These three little
Well,
words and
we'll stay
they
on
mean
because
that we are through.
he might still be in the lobby. And we could just talk real quick. But you can go play now.
Nice. So you could hear the music?
Yeah,
Nice.
I was just
Laura
telling.
made that on Canva.
Oh yeah, CapCut and or Canva.
Yeah, so she made that exit on Canva, and I made the video, the like those walking up to the theater. I made that on Gemini, and then she found the other intro on Canva, like the intro playing the old school.
Yeah, I was just telling her. She was like, "Oh, it's over." I was like, "Well, you could go do what you're doing." I was like, "He's probably going to be in the lobby, and then him and I could just bullshit for a little bit."
Yeah, have a bullshit for a bit, and then gonna go pray here. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't have to stay
Video.
on too much longer if you don't want.
Well,
Because
yeah, we could plan for me to be on your show, so we could plan that.
let's see, I want to try to get back onto the regular schedule. So, what are you doing Tuesday around the same time as like we did your show today?
Tuesday at like 8. This Tuesday, nothing.
Tuesday.
I get off at noon on Tuesday, so
I
I got
uh
nothing going on.
there was a setting somewhere on Talk Studio where you could have your guest stream to their own platforms, like while being a guest. I gotta
Oh,
find a way to activate that so then
let me see.
you could stream on your stuff.
Open a new tab. Let's move this.
I was trying to
I
find
think
it before we got on today so I could like tell you about the tab, but I couldn't find
it.
it.
See, I don't know where. I have to see because there's that stream forwarding, but that's what I'm already doing. Maybe it's yeah, there has to be. We can Google it. Account billing, broadcast destinations. Because guests generate link.
There's a way.
Because
I seen the setting one time, but I haven't found it since. So I've been doing it like a roundabout way where like I have the tab open, then I'm using my Streamlabs like the actual app to stream the screen.
yeah, so I don't know. I guess for me, I would just. But it would be nice, but I wouldn't be able to see my comments. I guess, like so if we're streaming together, so it's just whoever's streaming, the other one just would record it, or
Well, with that setting, because I remember I was looking into it with that setting where the people can stream while you're streaming, the
yeah.
chat box would be for everybody. Whoever got
Oh,
anything, you would get all comments.
okay, yeah, that would be cool. Let's
So
see,
I got
boom.
that's like a little homework that we should do to try to find the setting.
Yeah, because so yeah, I'll be on your show Tuesday, and yeah, that'd be fun.
And then kind of with stirring it up, I was trying to like have topics kind of in mind to go in, but because it's a show where you kind of talk about whatever and anything going on,
Yeah.
whatever drama, whatever like rumor, we kind of could just free ball and talk about whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll find something to talk about. I'm good at it.
We could probably circle back into the Epstein stuff because that's a lot of
I
drama.
mean, it's yeah, it's well then now it's we like I said, I think I said or you said that Epstein is everything's a distraction from Epstein. War, aliens,
And that
cancer
well,
cures.
and then Epstein is distracting from something bigger
Yeah,
than that. Yeah,
'cause
see,
there's that's yeah, it's wild. It's just
that could be a good narrative we focus on a little bit. Like, what could be the thing outside of the Epstein file? 'Cause
yeah, it could be my theory is a ruse for that there's those two different races of aliens that are fighting over each other or some shit. Who
um,
knows? I've said it in couple of my shows that if you've seen it in a movie, it's already developed. If you heard about it in the news, they've already used it.
I know you did one episode talking about what if zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse. Um, I was watching a clip that you posted. My what if, and I've always said
Yeah.
this. My dad and I always said the same thing. It's like we would go to Pappy's house. Like we would go load up,
Yeah.
get
That's what we
whatever,
said.
make like
That
a
was a good one.
home base.
I think you were busy that one. I tried to get you on that one. I I think maybe we just did the next one. I think maybe we'll do another what if and we'll do the won the lottery. So I'll have you on that show.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I would kind of pay off my bills. Kind of. I've always
Yeah.
said like
I
not
mean,
even
you're winning. You're winning. That's we'll do the Mega Millions, so it's
Yeah.
hundreds of millions of dollars. Even
I-
if you take the lump sum, you're getting hundreds of millions of dollars.
yeah. I've always said like it doesn't have to be lottery, but if we start making millions just on YouTube, I've always said that I wouldn't go buy a mansion like these people do. I would still kind of live like a modest like 4-bedroom small house, Ohio, Florida, like whatever. So
I
I'm
think
not wasting
I-
money.
you don't see Caitlin's face, and she's like, "Yeah, he would get a mansion." Like
No.
she was
See,
like, "He
the money would go. I would buy a lifted truck,
mansion."
but I would still have like a 4-acre lot of land. Like I don't need much. I just
Yeah.
want enough to drive in my yard and
Yeah.
Drive in my yard.
Yeah. So you'd have a mansion.
no, I wouldn't. But
No, maybe he would have a lot of land with a small house.
maybe.
Yeah.
I've also always had the idea of building or buying enough land to make like a compound, have a house made for the family, and we all
Yeah.
live.
That's Aunt Steph said that had something like that, a compound. That was kind of funny.
Compound sound
Yeah,
good.
I'll have that. What is today's Saturday? So the next show, yeah, we'll do the what if one. A lot of we'll have you guys on.
It's
It's a
next
good fun one
Saturday.
because we've had some heavier shows. This one was kind of lighter but still heavier topics. So something that's completely not about uh current events because the last one was more current too with Israel. That's they pretty much run the country.
Next Saturday is the 28th, which is Elimination Chamber.
Oh, okay.
I also try to do sometimes like watch alongs where like I'm
Yeah.
watching wrestling with my friends or
Yeah. I've
whoever's
seen
on.
there's some people that have like crazy amount of followers. Like they're not even watching the football game. They have just the scores up and they're just commentating. Like they're like sitting like this, just talking the whole time. And they got millions of followers.
That's something I would want to do if you were open to that. Uh, well, obviously, most of the pay-per-views are on the same time you do your show, unless you do one episode of Chewing the Fat where we're all talking, but then we're also talking about this event that we're all watching together.
We could do that. We could do an event. I'd have to figure out if it's just have to be we are all watching it and it can't be on the screen,
Yeah,
kind of.
we can't show it, but the audio of it, you could have the
You can have the
pay-per-view.
audio, but you can't have the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have it in the background. Well, let me restrain. You can have like a TV on with the audio playing, but not the audio directly from your PC.
Okay. So
If
yeah,
that
you
makes
can have it
sense.
audio in the background, but you can't have it on. Interesting. Either way, like we just have it on, and we'll just yeah, we could do like an event. That's a good.
Like Elimination Chamber might be a good one to kind of try it, test the grounds. And then for WrestleMania, if you wanted to do it, then we kind of have how we want to execute it.
Yeah, we could do that. That's an event. It would be kind of fun. I think pick the right event, or you know what would be funny, and I just take an event, or but like take like like an obscure event, like the darts championship
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that that nobody watches.
The bowling
And
league.
comment on like that, like, "Look at this guy here. Oh my god," like, "You see that?" Like, and have it like a no known event. That would be funny. Like, we're watching the American Bowling Championship here.
There's people on right now watching, reacting to the Olympics.
Yeah. So it's like it could be it'll be fun. But I'm gonna hit my prayers and relax, and we'll uh we'll talk during the week coming up, and we'll see what's going on because well, Dave watches the Elimination Chamber too, so maybe we'll see what's going on. We'll see how we can collab that way.
Do a hybrid because I feel like that would be more of like a stirring it up scene slash
Yeah,
like chewing the fat.
that's yeah. So that's like we could do different things, uh even if we do like just w- not like a restream, but we're just guests on your show. Like where it's your show, we're just on it, and that way, that way it's your, that way we're not like bouncing back and forth. Is it more, it's yours. And you're leading it. And oh, look at this WrestleMania. And then we could do something like I said, like funny watching like a dart championship because
Yeah,
that's our demographic or who we're trying to, our base.
I was already thinking like how to do like the collab or whatever. I was gonna title mine chewing the fat slash stirring it up or stirring it up slash chewing the fat, and then yours would be chewing the fat slash stirring it up.
Yeah. That's why we just make it's yours, whatever. It's stirring it up. And then you could say with special guests, from Chewing the Fat,
Featuring
you
chewing the
know,
fat or
yeah,
something.
featuring Chewing the Fat, where it's still your show. We're just guests on it. And, because that way it goes to your followers and then it will bring, you tag us in it and then they can go see our show and then, then we get both of them.
That's what I like about this feature if we find it, where you could stream to your audience, stream the
Yeah.
stream to the audience, and then we get the chat from everybody. So we're all
Yeah.
kind of like looking at the chat.
And maybe, the desktop app is where maybe we'll have to do that. Because I haven't played with the desktop app. I'm on the browser now,
I
which I
know,
guess you'd use a browser anyway to cast it out, to stream it out.
yeah. Well, I have the desktop open up right now, and they have a thing called Collab Cam, which I haven't played much with that either. Maybe that's
Yeah,
something we could do because I don't know anybody that uses this like I do, but you do. So we could probably work it out.
yeah, we can figure it out. I uh I know that the desktop is like how you got well maybe you don't have them because you're a guest, but there's like these presets. Well, you use Talk Studio when you go
For my
on,
show, yeah.
yeah. So like the different preset squares you can have like this or like
Yeah.
this. So that's what basically you do in the desktop is you instead of clicking on 'em, you're making those. Like so the chat box is over here and the chat so the collab and then I guess you would add sources. It's a little more complicated. I just haven't had a time to
Like
play with it.
I like the Talk Studio because
It's
everything,
easy.
yeah, everything that you have on here, it's already made for you over here.
Yeah. Where and I guess if you get a more robust show, you'd make the stuff. It's better that's better suited for your show instead of using a template, you're making the templates.
Like I would just hire a editor and I'd be like, all right, go on Streamlabs, do everything
Make
that,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get
There's a app you can do. There's what is it called? Starting with like Fiverr, something like
oh,
that?
Fiverr, yeah, Fiverr.
Fiverr, yeah, that you can hire like people like that to do that. Just look on there. I want to set up a stream. I don't want to do anything. Set this up so I can run a podcast, and then they do it. And you're like, what do you want? I want, this screen to have this, this, and this. It's like each one, and then you have to source the camera, this and that.
Like
This
I
is so much easier.
like my Streamlabs. When I use the desktop, I use it when I'm streaming like Among Us, when I do an Among Us
Yeah,
stream, because that's easy. Because I'm just it's my camera, the screen, I record it,
yeah,
and then the more in depth you try to get is kind of it gets complicated.
yeah.
Like I have it
because
set
you're
up for
creating
game.
these scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it set up for game, so my alert box is there, my chat box is there, uh, and then the chat. Like right now,
Yeah.
I kind of replaced my game screen with my desktop screen, so it's still pretty straightforward.
Yeah. That's easy then. Let's see. How many do we have watching on Facebook? Because that's the thing I liked about StreamYard that was pretty cool is that you could see how many people were watching at each destination.
I know, like with the Streamlabs desktop, it does that.
Okay. Yeah, see, I have to play around with that shit because that would be nice because how many and then you can comment on each one. Like here they only have the limited sources or restreams where on the desktop you can do all of them and you could see all of them like this one doesn't like X comments. So if somebody commented on X or Rumble, I can't see that they commented.
Yeah.
Where the desktop, you could set that up where all the comments are in one spot. Turn on my Wi-Fi. But where is it at here? Is it over here? Boop. Did I not?
Crash out when I try to do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if I do one thing and I'm focused on one, it's fine. It's steady. It's whatever. But the moment I try to multitask, it's like
Yeah, the RAM.
the board I
Well,
have is like 12 years old.
oh geez, yeah. Upgrade that shit. All right,
Everything.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
We'll get together. We'll talk during the week and see what and we'll figure it out.
All right. Sounds
Well,
good.
all right, I love you. I'll talk to you.
All right. Love you. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.